Hi, Míle fáilte iste. You're all welcome to our gentle yoga class today. I almost started off trí gailge there. Tá má cuiinú ar marang yoga scailgear ball. So when you're ready today, we're going to start the class seated. So find a nice comfortable position and get a pillow or a block and sit under it, and we'll sit up nice and tall. We'll take a few shoulder rolls, squeezing the shoulder blades behind as we bring the shoulders back. And then gently rest your palms on your knees. And before we start class today, I think we're going to start with a little bit of a breathing exercise at the beginning of class. So we're going to do an alternative nostril breath. So what's involved is we're going to inhale through one nostril and exhale through the other nostril, and then inhale through the other and exhale. So we're going to use our thumb to close our right nostril and our index finger to close our left nostril. We'll start by inhaling through our left and we'll finish by exhaling through our left. So if you'd like to give it a go, when you're ready, holding your thumb close to your right nostril, we'll take one inhale and exhale through the mouth before we start. So inhale through the nose together. Exhale as we sigh it out. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left. We'll keep going like this, inhaling. Close the nostril and exhale to the opposite side. Inhale and exhale. You can use a 4 count in your own head if this feels good. Inhaling to the left and exhale to the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more round, finishing when we exhale on the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Finishing. Whenever you exhale on the left, release the hands down and maybe close your eyes here and just breathing in and out through the nose. No pause on the inhale or the exhale. And see if you can ground down through your sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Roll them shoulders back. And just stay with your breath in and out through the nose. And when you're ready, open your eyes if they've been closed. We'll take a few shoulder or head rolls. So inhaling as you bring the nose towards the ceiling and exhaling as you bring the chin towards the chest. Go at your own pace here. See if you can connect your inhales and exhales with movement. One more in this direction. And when you come back to center, we'll go in the opposite direction. Inhaling as your nose comes towards the ceiling. And exhaling as you tuck your chest. One more in this direction. And we'll come back to center. We'll start to give the wrists a little bit of a roll in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Let's spread our fingers and then make a fist. Spread our fingers, make a fist. Getting a little bit of movement in them. Hard-working hands. And the next time our hands come to a fist, let's rev that motorbike. So send your knuckles towards the floor and then towards the sky. Nice and slow and gentle. Shoulders are away from the ears and we're sitting up nice and tall. Now flip your palms towards the sky and we'll do the same. Like we're lifting some weights. For 2. For 1, release your hands to the side and we'll sway side to side. Palms facing out. And following our gaze. For 2. And for 1. Slowly come back to center and we'll reach our arm overhead, side to side. Chest is nice and open, grounding into the sit bones. And the next time our right arm comes to the floor, we'll stay here, reaching the left arm overhead. Reach through the fingertips, ground down through the left sitting bone. And on an inhale, gaze towards the sky, open your underarm towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, gaze towards the floor and close your underarm towards the floor. Moving with your breath here. As you inhale and exhale. Shoulders are away from the ears, just a slight movement in the shoulder. For 2. And for 1. When we're ready, we'll go to the opposite side. Reach the right fingertips overhead this time. And again, see if you can gaze towards the ceiling and towards the floor. If it feels good, bring a bit of movement into that shoulder as well. Press the floor away with the arm on the floor. For 2. And for 1, we'll come back to center. And when we're ready, let's bend our knees and bring the soles of our feet out in front. And we'll start to drop our knees from side to side. Sit up nice and tall on the fingertips. Squeeze the shoulder blades and broaden the collarbone. Imagine like you're pressing both knees into the floor. For 2. And for 1, next time the knees fall over to the right hand side, see if we can gaze over that right shoulder. Breathe here as we sit up tall, pressing the knees into the floor, and maybe gaze over our shoulder. When you're ready on an inhale, come back to the opposite side. Again, you can press your arm into the upper thigh if this feels good. Pressing nice and tall through the fingertips. Imagine both knees pressing into the floor. And on an inhale, reach tall from the top of your head. And on an exhale, twist. Next inhale, we'll come back to the first side. Breathing here, exhaling as you twist. Inhale as you grow tall, press the floor away. And again, this time we'll go to the opposite side. I hope you guys can hear me with that lovely man at work outside. Breathing here. And on an inhale, let's come back to the first side, but this time, let's bring our navel to face over our thigh. On an inhale, shine the chest forward and up. And on an exhale, we're going to walk our navel over our thigh. Forehead comes towards the floor. And on an inhale, let's slowly walk back up. We're going to do this 2 times more. So inhale as you come up and exhale as you walk forward. Engage the navel to spine, stay nice and tall. And inhale as you walk back in. One more time here, press the knees into the floor. And put as little weight as possible in the fingertips. And when you're ready, we'll go to the opposite side. Set yourself up on an inhale, shine the chest forward and up. Press the knees into the mat. And on an exhale, slowly walk the fingertips. Chest shines forward. And again, just move with your own breath here. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. Once more. And when you're ready, come back through center and we'll come and meet on all fours. Placing the knees over the hips, and when you're ready, let's come up onto our knees. Hands together in front of the chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, palms together in front of the chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward, sitting back on the heels. Child's pose. Inhale up into cow pose. Press through the palms, belly comes to the floor and gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale as we come back into child's pose. This time, as we inhale, lower the hips. Reach the chest forward, squeeze the elbows in, look up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale to cow. Belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades, look up. Exhale as you round, pressing back through the hands to child's pose. And on your inhale, press through the knees. Reach the arms wide and overhead. And exhale the palms to touch in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward, sitting back on the heels. Inhale to cow pose, belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades, look up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hips to floor, chest shines forward and up. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale to cow, all fours, belly to floor, gaze up. Exhale, round, press through the fingertips back to child's pose. And when you're ready, arms come out nice and wide, press through the knee. Gaze at your thumbs as your palms touch overhead. And palms to chest. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, child. Inhale, cow. Spread the fingers, press into the index. Exhale, round as you press back. Hips to the floor. Shine the chest forward and up. Exhale, round, child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child. Inhale, arms wide. Palms touch. Exhale, palms to prayer in front of the chest. Amazing. From here, take a big step forward with your left foot. Placing your left hand on the front knee. Inhale as we reach the right arm up overhead. And sitting nice and low into that back hip. Roll the shoulders back and down. And press into the front big toe. See if we can really lift our chest towards the ceiling here. Imagine like them front hip bones are trying to come up to meet the low ribs. And when you're ready, grab a hold of that right wrist. We're going to take a side bend. Press into the front big toe for stability. See if you can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe here for 2. Lengthening through that side body, sending your breath into the side. And on an inhale, come back up to center. And on an exhale, straighten the front leg. Toes point to the ceiling, fingertips come to the floor. Inhale as we press through the big toes. Fingertips come to the ceiling. And exhale as we straighten the front leg. Going with your breath here. Inhale as you bend to the front knee. Gaze towards the ceiling. And exhale. One more like this. And we'll meet in our low lunge position. And again, bring both hands to the front knee and we'll twist over the left shoulder. If you'd like an extra challenge, you can always tuck the back toe and come up. Or stay nice and low, creating a nice twist. Feel free to bring the hand to the hip, open the shoulder, or reach the arm back behind you. Wherever you are, stay here for another breath. And when you're ready, bring both hands to the floor. And bring both hands to the inside of that front knee. And we'll come into a nice runner's lunge here. And from here, let's see if we can just roll the hips. Take a few hip circles in one direction here. And then we'll roll the hips in the opposite direction. Amazing. And when you're ready, pivot on the back foot and we're going to come into our warrior 2 on our knees. I'm going to be facing to the back away from you. And again, let's open up the hips this time. So pressing our left knee towards our baby toes. Shoulders are in line with the long edge of our mat. We're sitting up nice and tall and just slowly rocking into the hips. For 2. For 1, arms parallel to the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades. And we'll come to stillness here. Shine the chest forward and up. And when you're ready, elbow comes to the knee and reach the arm overhead. Exhale as we bring the top hand alongside our body. And inhale as we reach the arm overhead. Exhale, palm to thigh. Pressing the knee over that baby toe. And the next time your arm comes alongside your body, reach your elbow, the arm that's on your elbow, back behind. So let's come into full movement here. Moving with the breath. Pressing the knee towards the baby toe. Engaging the navel, trying to stay strong in our upper body. For 2. For 1. And next time, bring your arms down to the floor, pivot on the back foot, and we'll take a nice child's pose before we go to the opposite side. So sitting the bum back on the heels, reach the fingertips towards the front of the mat and forehead towards the floor. Let's stay nice and high on our fingertips here. Imagine like you're trying to get your underarms to say hello to each other. And see if you can connect with your breath. And one more time. In and out through the nose. Feeling the belly rise and fall. And when you're ready, let's come on to all fours. And this time place your right foot in front. Right hand comes to that right knee and left arm comes to the sky. Palm faces into the body. And again, see if we can grow tall here. Pressing the palm into the knee, shine the chest forward and up. And when you're ready, hold on to the wrist. And we're going to take a little side bend here. Staying nice and tall, pinning the shoulders back towards the back of the mat. And if you feel like it, gaze towards the ceiling. Press into the front big toe. For 2. Breathe in and out through the nose here. And for 1. On your next exhale, hands come to the floor. Straighten the foot. Inhale as you sweep the arms up. Exhale. Move with your own breath here. Pressing into the front big toe. Sitting nice and low into the back hip as you inhale. And exhale, sitting that right hip back towards the back of the mat. Next time you come into your low lunge position, bring both palms to that front knee. And let's gaze over the right shoulder. Press into the front big toe. Lengthen that front hip bone towards your low ribs. Squeezing the shoulder blades to open the chest. And again, if you'd like, feel free to move your hand to your hip or face it towards the back of the mat. Really beginning this twist in our center. For 2. For 1. Bring both palms to the inside of that front knee. Let's take a breath here. And when you're ready, let's start to draw some circles with the back hip in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And when you're ready, let's pivot on that back foot. Coming into our warrior 2. Hands come to the hips. Check in with the front knee. Is it opening out towards your baby toes? Knee in line with your ankle. And when you're ready, just start to rock really gently into that front knee. Pin the shoulders back so they're parallel to the side of your mat. Head is over our pelvis. For 2. And for 1. When we're ready, keeping the knee nice and open, elbow comes to that knee, and inhale as we reach the arm overhead. Exhale as the hand comes alongside the body. Moving with your breath here. Reaching through the fingertips. Reaching out from the side body. And next time the hand comes to that side, reach all the way overhead. Creating full length through both sides here. Navel to spine, we're staying nice and strong. For 2. For 1. And when you're ready, both hands come towards the front of the mat. Pivot on that back foot. And we'll come back into a nice child's pose here. Staying nice and tall on the fingertips. And we'll just take 2 breaths here. Feeling our belly press against our thighs. As we inhale. And our navel contract as we exhale. When you're ready, come back onto all fours. And from here, we're going to thread the needle. So walk your fingertips forward towards the front of the mat. On an inhale, reach your arm out to the side or up towards the sky. And exhale as we come towards our shoulder, outside of our shoulder, towards the floor. Inhale, press into the palm as you lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, press the palm. Exhale, thread. And this time, let's stay here with our weight on the outside of that left shoulder. Breathing into the low belly. Imagine like you're trying to get your top underarm towards the sky. One more breath here. And on an inhale, reach the arm overhead. And exhale as we place it down. And getting ready to move into the opposite side. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we thread. On an inhale, reach the arm to the side or to the sky. And exhale, thread. Inhale, reach. And now stay in your threaded position. Weight in the outside of that shoulder. And imagine like you're trying to get that underarm towards the sky. Breathing into the back body. 3, 2. And for 1, on an inhale, reach the arm out to the side. And on an exhale, place the palms down. From here, take a big inhale, press through the index fingers. And as you exhale, let's lower our chin and chest towards the floor. Sit bones are nice and high, chin and chest towards the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale as we press, coming back to all fours. And exhale as we come back to child's pose. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, lower chin and chest to the floor, elbows tuck in. Look towards the front of your mat. Inhale, press through all fours and come back to a child's pose on an exhale. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, chin and chest to floor. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, sit back on the heels. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, fours. Exhale, chin and chest to the floor. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, all fours. And exhale, sitting back into a child's pose. A little bit of upper body work there. Breathing in and out through the nose here. And when we're ready, on an inhale, press through the knees and we'll come back up into our half standing position. And similar to what we did at the start of class, we're going to take some sun salutations here. We're going to add in some leg lifts. So when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms come to prayer in front of your chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time as we exhale, coming to our child's pose. And on an inhale, come to all fours and lift your right leg back towards the back of your mat, reaching with your heel. Exhale, place the knee on the floor, come back into child's pose. Inhale, press through the knees, hands come up overhead. Palms to prayer in front of your chest. Opposite side, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pressing the palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours, lifting the left leg, heel towards the back of the mat, left hip towards the floor. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back to our start position. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, child. Inhale, right leg up, reach through the heel. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back to start. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, left leg, reach with the heel. Exhale, child. Inhale, back to start. We'll do that one more time on each side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Going with your own breath here. One breath, one movement. And when you're ready, we'll meet back on the mat. And let's take a seat on our mat. Let's straighten out one of our legs. So let's straighten out our right leg, bending the left knee. Give it a nice hug into the shoulder. Left knee comes towards that right shoulder. And when you're ready, walk the left fingertips back behind you. Coming into a nice twist here. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhale as you twist. Breathing, feeling the belly press against the thigh as you inhale. And move into that space as you exhale. On an inhale, slowly come back to center. Release the left leg. And let's just send both legs straight in front with a nice little gap in between. We'll take a little forward fold here before we twist. So inhale to the center and exhale as you slide your fingertips down your shins towards your feet. And just fold forward here. Navel comes towards the spine, fingertips reach towards the back of the mat. And tuck your chin towards your chest and let your head and shoulders hang here. See if you can connect to your breath again. Breathing in and out. Filling the low belly and the chest. Maybe nod your head here if this feels good. Nice and gentle. Maybe shake your head. And when you're ready on an inhale, slide the fingertips up your shins and let them slide them all the way back behind you. Maybe a foot behind you. Fingertips face towards the back of the mat. Bend your knees, soles of the feet come to the ground. And on an inhale, see if we can lift your hips towards the sky. And maybe we can drop our head back. We'll hold here for one breath. And exhale as we lower the hips. Walk the hands alongside. And this time, let's straighten the left leg, cross the right leg over. Give the right knee a nice hug. Sit up nice and tall as we bring the right arm behind us and gaze over the shoulder. On every inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And with every exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Breathing in and out through that nose. Shoulders are away from the ears. And just connecting with the movement in our bellies. Another breath here. And when you're ready, on an inhale, come back to the front. Release the legs. And again, sending both of them straight, but this time let's have them mat width apart. Inhale, shine the chest forward, grow long. And exhale as we slide the fingertips towards our toes. Maybe our hands come inside our ankles. Maybe our elbows come inside our knees. And just find a little bit of comfort here. If you'd like to bend your knees. And just let your head and shoulder rest. There's never any need to have straight legs. Again, just connect with our breath. Again, if it feels good, nod the head. Maybe shake the head. Having a nice sensation in the back of my neck from sleeping in the car for a few nights. And I'd shake it out. And when we're ready, on an inhale, draw the fingertips all the way up along. Face them back behind you, fingertips facing towards the mat. Bring your feet a little bit closer and we'll bend our knees. And when you're ready, on an inhale, see if you can lift the hips and maybe drop the head back. We'll take one breath here. And exhale as we bring the hips to the floor. Straighten out the legs and slowly come into our Shavasana pose, or final resting pose. If you'd like to take any more movements before we go into Shavasana, please feel free. Let your toes fall out to the side of the mat, hands facing up. And breathe in and out through the belly. We might have some soundtrack, soft soundtrack in the back to help us relax here. So if you can, just connect with your breath. Or with the beautiful soul background noise. If you have any tension left anywhere in the body, let's see if we can scan from our toes, our ankles, our knees, our hips, all the way along to our shoulders, our fingers and palms, all the way along to the top of our head. And if we found any bit of tension, can we relax and release this tension? When you're ready, slowly start to wake up your fingers and toes. Bend both knees and drop your knees from side to side. And next time you bring your knees to your favorite side, roll over. Rest your head in your palm. And take a breath here in our little fetus position. And pressing your top arm into the mat to come to a seated position, just like we did at the start of class. Take one roll with the shoulders, shine the chest forward and up. Bring your palms together in front of your chest and bow your head slightly. Gurmila Mahagri, thank you so much for taking the time to spend on your mat and with me. Thanks for your patience with all the lovely background noise today. Mila Buecha, and I'll see you guys again. Galua.